Sawdust. It's a problem around pretty much any project that you can do in the shop. It's made by all our machines, and some are worse offenders than others. One of the worst offenders is sanding. Not only does it produce large pieces of dust that fall to the ground and just get all over everything and are hard to clean up, but it also produces fine particulate. And this is from those higher grits of sandpaper that we use when we're going to finishing. Not only is sawdust a mess around the shop, it can also be a health hazard, especially if you inhale those fine particles. There are lots of ways that we protect ourselves from this kind of particulate, including the very effective use of different types of masks that you might have in your shop. Now, these masks work great at blocking the particulate and stopping you from breathing it. Most people are pretty good about wearing these masks while they're sanding, but as soon as the job is done, we tend to pull them right off. However, much of this fine particulate will continue to float around in the air long after we're finished with our project or the tool we're working on, and we'll continue to breathe in that dust. There are lots of ways to deal with this fine particulate, including air filters and different filtration systems, but for a small shop, many of these things are pretty expensive and you may not have room for them in the first place. So I'm going to show you a quick shop trick using things you probably already have that will help reduce this fine particulate and get it out of your environment and prevent you from breathing it in. So we're going to use a shop vac equipped with a regular vacuum pickup tip and a board that's just about the size of the length of this vacuum fitting. We're also going to need 2 A-clamps. To set this up, take this piece and clamp it onto this board. Then we'll go ahead and we'll lay this on top of any work surface. We just need the board to overhang the work surface a little bit so that the hose connecting to the shop vac from this fitting doesn't impede laying the board down flat. Once we have everything connected, all we need to do is turn on the shop vac and get to sanding. As you can see in this video, the shop vac is really good at sucking up that fine particulate matter. You can almost see it as a cloud of smoke that gets sucked down into the vacuum. That fine smoking looking dust, that is going right into the shop vac and into the filters and not out into the air where you're breathing it. So if you're finding this information useful so far, now's a great time to go ahead and like this video down below. It's one of the best things you can do to support content like this. And if you really like this content and want to see more from us, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell icon so you receive notifications every time we come out with new content. Now, while this quick trick is down and dirty and an easy way to help reduce dust in your work environment, it is by no means meant to replace something like a good dust extraction system and an air filtration system. If you can afford one and implement them, I definitely highly recommend that you do that as well. Until next time, work safely, stay healthy, and we'll see you in our next video.